Hey y'all, it's Paulina Nieliwocki from Blue Jasmine Floral, contributing for Florist Review magazine. Today I'll be showing you how to do a beautiful floral installation using water sources. And our product is brought to you by Rosaprima. We are working with beautiful Moab. She's really hot right now. Phoenix, Glam. Now we have a spray rose variety called Sahara Sensation. This one's really wonderful because you have several heads on it and the heads are so large, so you get a lot of kind of coverage with these. And some really beautiful white ranunculus. To supplement our beautiful design today, we're using some locally sourced crepe myrtle, maybe some other foliages and other goodies in there, as well as all water source mechanics. Stay with me and I'll show you all about how we do this with water and how to create this beautiful meadow looking floral install. Okay, so today's mechanic is going to be based in water. I am using several different types of rectangular planter boxes. I have a porcelain one here, we have some cement ones. I also have some clear plastic ones. So it's really up to you which ones you want to choose. I just suggest using something long and low. Pack it in with chicken wire. You're gonna secure it with some clear tape. Make sure you get the perimeter so that we don't, have our chicken wire moving anywhere. And you are all set with your mechanic. Today I'm going to be using about 4, maybe 5 of these guys, and we're gonna layer them using pedestals to range our heights. I'm gonna start the first planter box with the crepe myrtle. So this could be any foliage you want. And this is really just to give us a base layer. So I'm gonna start on the edges, and then I will layer in some of the beautiful roses. So you want to really anchor this in and give it some height. And as I layer this in, I'm keeping in mind that I need room for flowers, so you don't want to pack it too much with greenery. But I want to give it some healthy, sturdy stability. So our flowers have some place to go. Also, these are going to be front facing because we're against a wall. This is great for these kind of single viewed installations. If it is being viewed from both sides, then you would just design it 360. Just about done here. We're gonna add a couple more pieces, making sure that I'm darting some forward, give myself some depth. And like I said, definitely leaving room for some of that beautiful product. I'm gonna start with the Glam roses because they have this beautiful, bright, punchy color. So I'm just gonna cluster some on this side and kind of continue through to make sure that I have enough to really give them a statement, really make them shine. Here we go. And I'm going to make sure that I am layering. Just like our pedestals, they're going to be at different heights. And as I continue to layer, I'm just paying attention to the color and where it's landing. Maybe I'm going to dart one over here, make sure we don't ignore the side. To continue now, I'm going to do a little bit of a transition color. So I'm going to do some of this gorgeous Moab. This is actually a reflexed one, so all the petals have been bent back. And we're just going to look how beautiful that is. Wow. She truly is all the rage right now. Okay. And these colors just play with each other so beautifully. I'm gonna start mixing them in with the Glam. Little by little, start creeping them in. Okay. Just a few more, and I'm doing pretty much equal parts mauve to glam. Okay, so we have a base layer going. It's some roses, we got the glam, we got the mauve, and I just want to add one more rose in there because why not? And I think we go Phoenix. The Phoenix is kind of the in-between. It has a little bit of kind of a stronger peach and a little bit of this paler peach. It's really, really pretty. I'm gonna add some in. We don't have to go too nuts, but I want to make sure that you're really anchored in there. And if you notice your roses are dancing around a little bit in that chicken wire, the best thing to do is to just anchor one right next to it. Kind of helps secure everything in there. There we go. So I've come down to the bottom of the installation because I do believe that sometimes it is better to design where things are being viewed. So now I'm using a clear plastic container. You can get these pretty much anywhere with a lot of chicken wire because the more shallow the vessel, the more structure you need. So see how this is kind of twisty? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure that I have enough collected in the same area to secure it. So now she's good. Again, I'm using a little bit of this crepe myrtle. Giving us some colors. I want to make sure that the foliage is consistent throughout so that all of the pieces have cohesion, because we always want to make sure that everybody's going to the same party. And for this one, I'm going to maybe make a little bit of a lighter palette using the Phoenix roses, the Sahara Spray Sensational Rose, and some of that white ranunculus. So I'm gonna just do a dusting. Again, we're gonna really just play with the placement here. I always say if it has a long stem, use it. Enjoy that long stem. We wanna make sure we design the bottom. And the biggest thing here is to, like I said earlier, really concentrate these flowers. We want to make sure that they make a statement and that we have enough for them to really, really, really show their beauty. Okay, so we have a bunch of Phoenix in there. Let's start with some of the Sahara spray. So see, you have a ton of heads on here. For a floral installation, I do sometimes use the heads individually to plug them in by themselves. Because why not? We're just gonna, I really love how this kind of burgundy berry is making the lightness of this spray rose even more beautiful. And we're really, really gonna concentrate on them. We're gonna just secure it. Another one. We're gonna save that ranunculus for last. Don't forget to design the back, even though this is being viewed from the front. Right, we wanna make sure that the back has a little bit of party going on there too. And just a few more Phoenix. Building and building and building. Maybe one a little bit further out here to give a little length. Okay. Just adjusting a little bit. All right, so like I said, I really want the Phoenix here to be the star. Just been building And there really is no rhyme or reason to the placement right now. It really is just adding. And like I've said, it's about the volume. And like I'm gonna say it one more time, probably 30 more times in this video, is layers, 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 layers is the name of the game. So beautiful. So I'm gonna just do a dusting of these in this design. And kind of really making sure that they make a statement. So beautiful. And using that beautiful, funny, wonky stem when we have it. Okay. Maybe one over here. There we go. Just a happy little ranunculus peeking through. Make sure we get it really secure in there. Here we go. So this is another layer to accent our layer we just made up top. We're gonna make a few more and then we'll go over how to place them and how to really make this feel immersive. Okay, so we're just about done here, and I have added in the 2 pieces with the Holly Tub Mechanic, and I just dotted in some floral to bring the flowers all the way up and over. I did a little bit of a concentration of branch here, so putting something in mass in these large floral installations is really nice. It just adds a little bit of oomph to the whole design. Created our little floor piece and a little tiny piece in the back. So to round out our design, we added some seasonal peaches, and that was truly how we tied in the entire color palette and where that red came in. You see a little here, and a little bit back there, just to give it a sweet little touch. I want to thank you for joining me today. I hope you learned a lot on some foam-free, water-sourced floral installation mechanics, placement, and I want to thank Rosaprima for the gorgeous roses and Florist for having me.